Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Pittsburgh Panthers and the Florida State Seminoles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, Pitt's head coach told me before the game, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Seminoles will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And this place was going bananas. It was going nuts. The atmosphere was incredible. But how about the visitors setting the tone? The opening kickoff return, taking it back to the house. And now, guys, it's gotten really, really quiet.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles offense will go on the attack first. Here comes a guy the defense better keep an eye on, Jason Lopez. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, he's amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Biletnikoff awards. The tradition of the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. It's complete to the left. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start this season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to get into that championship game.
And Reese, obviously you were talking about this guy earlier, and listen, you don't have to overthink this thing on offense, right? Just get our best playmaker the football as often as we can. And there they do a really good job of pushing it down the field.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Extra point here will tie the game.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown, the opening drive of the game.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Panthers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll run it. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Second down, going to throw it. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
Third and long right here. The snap sets up the throw. Out wide left, it's Hicks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Panthers are marching down the field. Wants to throw one first. He's got the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out wide right, it's Hawkins. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal. Lining up to add another.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Left side, it's Thomas. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Quick give, it's Singleton. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
They send the tight end in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Finds the tight end.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Right side, it's Hicks. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. Sees an alley. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Barnes. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. There he goes. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Moves the pocket. It's Cherry. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking for room, it's Singleton. He's got enough. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Out wide left, it's Lopez. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Seminoles are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. It's caught. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Noles moving quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Just a little off. Incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Got his man. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Second down to the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Field goal is good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Dropping back, it's Cherry. Fires to the big fella. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Right at the line. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Hawkins.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for running room. He's past the sticks. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Buys time to his left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Run in the red zone. It's Hawkins. Here's a little room there. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Right side, it's Singleton. Florida State calls its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the back in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown, cut into their opponent's lead.
Caught, it's Singleton. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Out wide right, it's Thomas. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Breaks the tackle. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The Seminoles will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. It's inside. It's Hawkins. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw. It's Cherry. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Sells to fake. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Offense in a bunch formation. Drops back on first down. Look out! Slings it downfield. Complete to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warrick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think of swag, Reese. Just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag that could take it to the house, make big plays.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They'll run the screen. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Finds his target. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Under pressure. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Making the adjustment. Back to pass, it's Cherry. Just had to get rid of it.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Fires to the wideout. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Driving forward, it's Singleton. Just smothered on the play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. It's good. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time David sort of... It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Quarterback keep. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Fights off a defender. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Turns it upfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Sweet cut there. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. It's Hawkins. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. They appear to be headed to the win column for the first time this year.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. And now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. From the gun, it's Singleton. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Wants to go up top on second down. Fires on the move. On target to the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Man, that is just what this defense did not need. Late in the football game, up by a couple of scores, you just can't give up the big play. And listen, that was a contested catch, but we got to get guys on the ground. Can't give up explosive. Let that clock tick and preserve the lead.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen two big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass on second down. Rushes on. To the end zone and is picked off. Takes it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Long way to go on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Lopez. FSU calling its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. On the run, fires downfield. In traffic, it's Lopez. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. He's looking to pass. Takes the easy completion. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on fourth down. They'll go to the air. He wants it all. Touchdown, Knowles! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. And David, we win.
Snags it, and he's open. He's at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. And the Panthers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Cherry. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Second down, going to throw it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Tight end now in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Here's a throw downfield late. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. Trying to take it back. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period.